Hi, my name is Juan Montoya, and today I'm presenting Phase 1 Recognition Activity for the course Foreign Language Acquisition and Learning. The main objectives of this activity is to recognize the basic concept, particularities, and characteristics of the course. Um, the activity is based on designing an schematic related to how the course is divided, and this one is divided here in different spots. The first spot is particularities and characteristics of the course. And I found out that the course is a methodological course which is part of the path of the practical component, emphasizing in the participant observation. It is divided on the second spot is number of phases. It is divided in 5 phases. Phase 1 is recognition activity. Phase 2 is participant observation, as well as 3 and 4 participant observation. And phase 5 is the final activity. For this course, the students must develop 32 hours of practice, which are divided into for phase 2 is 8 hours of participant observation, 2 hours of material development, and 3 hours of SAPEC. For phase 3 is 8 hours of participant observation and 2 hours of material development. For phase 4 is 3 hours of SAPEC, 3 hours of e-portfolio, and 3 hours of simulated scenario. The learning outcomes is the next spot, and this one seeks to strengthen students' skills for teaching of a foreign language, mainly involving the use of ICT. For the learning outcomes, we have outcome number 1 with the characteristics of the course, particularities of the pedagogical and educational practice. Outcome number 2 is factors that influence the process of foreign language acquisition. Outcome number 3 is to compare the main theories with the pedagogical practice scenario. Outcome number 4 is to evaluate teaching strategies. And outcome number 5 is to set up a proposal related to the new assessment approaches in the classroom. Next spot is the number of units of the course. The course is divided into 2 units. Unit number 1 is called Foreign Language Acquisition from the Theory of Practice, and unit number 2 is called Learning Trends in Foreign Language. Um, the, the next spot is called Chapters of Acuerdo, Reglamento de Prácticas Pedagógicas y Educativas. And this one is divided into nine chapters, and those are number 1, definición y propósito; number 2, generalidades y definiciones; number 3, aspectos curriculares de la ruta formativa de práctica; number 4 is principios de actuación del docente en formación de la práctica pedagógica y educativa; number 5, definiciones de la red académica; and number 6 is seminario prepráctica; number 7, seguimiento y evaluación de la práctica pedagógica y educativa; number 8 is deberes y derechos de los docentes en formación; and number 9, certificación de la práctica pedagógica. Next spot is main information of lineamiento para el desarrollo de la práctica pedagógica y educativa. And this one says is related to the regulatory practices, and the related to the educational and pedagogical practice. Um, the formation of teachers, their main bases are strengthened throughout this. There are some principles and that is the integrity of the practice, the dialogue between main characters, educated characters, the promotion of environments, respect for differences, and the excellence in service. Um, Programs of the licenciatura en ECEDU. There are two programs. Those are transition programs and programs with renewed registry. Mm, Lilay is the one I'm taking, and this one belongs to renew registry. And this one is ruled by resolution 09864, 19th of June 2018. Okay, next one is definitions, and for some of them are the practical component, componente práctico, pedagogical practice, and educative, or educative practice and educative and pedagogical practice, práctica pedagógica y educativa, the regulations, specific regulations of the pedagogical practice, PPE, the nature and offer of the courses of the practical component, and teacher in development. The root of practice, the root for the pedagogical practice and for Lilay is the malla curricular, ruta formativa PPE y seminario prepráctico. El seminario prepráctica, the seminario prepráctica is a strategy created by the School of Science that seeks for good comprehension and analysis of the practic- practical processes related to the pedagogical and educative activities. Then SAPEC is a strategy um, that is designed for the following and synchronous following of the progress of observational practices of the students. Then, and finally, is the simulator, which is an academic tool that allows the pedagogical practices and all the activities related to this to be performed on a simulated activity. Thank you so much.